Alright, hey, what's up, guys? This is Alexei Borov. This is going to be a quick deck profile for my Winged Dragon of Ra deck. And before I get started, I want to say that there's a lot of different ways you could take this deck. I went with the more old-school approach because I think that's what's most fun and fair these days. A lot of, standard cards like Marshmallow, the Trap Monsters. I didn't go for an extra deck because, like I said, I wanted more of an old-school feel to it. Some of the different ways that you could take this deck is obviously, since Winged Dragon of Ra and the Sphere are level 10, and the Metal Reflex Slime is level 10, what you could do is put Galaxy Queen's Light in the deck, and what Galaxy Queen's Light does is target a face-up level 7 or higher monster. Every monster you control is that monster's level. So let's say you had Ra or even Metal Reflex Slime on the field, and like a fucking Marshmallow, a Mecha Bunny, and a Zoma. If you activate Galaxy Queen's Light, all of those are level 10, which leads into pretty much any XYZ that's level 10 you want. Another way you could take it is the same idea, but with level 4s. Forget Galaxy Queen's Light, and just load up on level 4 trap monsters, and that could help you out with the, Utopias, 101s, Exciton Knights, all that good stuff. But like I said, the way I took it was more of an old school deck. So we have the Winged Dragon of Ra himself, the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. This is a newer card, I'll get into that in a second. Ra's Disciple, 3 of them, 3 Marshmallow, 3 Mecha Bunny, 3 Double Summon, 3 Soul Exchange, a Pot of Duality, 3 the Monarch Stormforth, 3 Tiki Curse, 3 Metal Reflect Slime, 3 Tiki Soul, 3 Zoma the Spirit, and 3 Dark Bribe. Now, what the Winged Dragon of Ra does, he's one of the 3 God cards, and one of 4 cards in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! That have the Divine Beast type. So, he's always having fun. So what this dude is he can't be special summoned, no matter what. You have to normal summon him. It requires 3 tributes to normal summon, and he cannot be set. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. Now what that means is, what that actually means, let me see if it's written here, when this card is normal summoned. Okay, that's what it should say. The next line is, when this card is normal summoned, your opponent can't activate card effects. No one can activate card effects. So when this card hits the field, nothing can be chained to it. I don't know why that even said it can't be negated, just said that one sentence, but anyway. You can pay life points so that you only have 100 left. This card gains attack and defense equal to the amount of life points that you paid. Now, I made the mistake when I first started using this deck in real life where I'd pay any amount up to 100 left. So what you have to do is you have to pay that you have 100 left. So if you have 8,000 life points, you have to pay 7,900 or nothing at all. It's one or the other. This card gains that much attack and defense. Now, you can also pay 1,000 life points, target a monster on the field, and destroy it. Alright, that's Winged Dragon of Ra's effect. Now, the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode, this is a newer card. I'm just going to read the text because I really have no idea what it does. Cannot be special summoned, so there you go. Same as Ra. Requires 3 tributes to normal summon and cannot be normal set. You can normal summon this card to your opponent's side of the field by tributing monsters they control. If normal summoned, it is returned to the owner's control during the end phase of the next turn. Cannot attack. Also, your opponent cannot target this card with effects or for attacks. You cannot tribute this card. You can tribute this card, special summon a Winged Dragon of Ra from your hand or deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, but its attack becomes 4,000. Now, this is a really good card, but when I was dueling with it in duel before, I tributed 3 of my opponent's monsters, and it summoned to my side of the field. So I don't know if I read something wrong, if that's how it works, or if that's a bug right now, but I'm sure we'll all figure this out more. Anyway, Ra's Disciple. When this card is summoned, you can special summon 2 Ra's Disciple from your hand or deck. Cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of Obelisk, Slifer, or Ra. You cannot special summon monsters except Ra's Disciple. So an easy play would be normal summon Ra's Disciple, activate its effect, double summon Ra, or you can normal summon it, activate its effect, wait a turn, hopefully you don't get hit by anything, and then just summon Ra. It's instant 3 tributes. Next is Marshmallow, everybody's favorite fucking blob. It can't be destroyed by battle. If it's attacked while it's face down, your opponent takes 1,000 damage. Pretty fun. Mecha Bunny, the Herald of Titans himself. Hold on, there we go. When this card is flipped face up, select 1 card on the field and inflict 500 damage to its controller. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, target a Mecha Bunny from your deck and summon it in face down defense position. Pretty self-explanatory. Next, obviously, Double Summon. Double summons do not stack. If you activate 2 of them, you can still only normal summon twice. but yeah, you can activate it normal summon twice per turn. Soul Exchange, target a monster your opponent controls. You can tribute that monster as if you controlled it. Pot of Duality is reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add one of them to your hand, and then shuffle the rest back into your deck. You can activate this once per turn, and you can't special summon during the turn you use this card. The next is the Monarch Stormforth. I'm going to save all the confusing text. This card is a Soul Exchange that does not target. Tiki Curse, this guy's pretty fun. Special summon this card as an effect monster. He's level 4, 1800 attack, 1000 defense. He's also a spell and trap card, and if another trap card that is a monster battles an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, destroy that opponent's monster. Something important to tell you guys, if you're ever dueling in real life with these trap monsters, is that they take up the trap slot that they were in, and the monster slot that they're, well, being summoned to. And if they leave the field, or if they're overlaid, they're just, the slot's gone. The slot is free to use again. Metal Reflex Slime, it's a water monster, level 10, 0 attack, 3000 defense. That's pretty much it. Really awesome card, high defense. Tiki Soul, summon this card as level 4, 1000 attack, 1800 defense. It's also still a trap card. When this card is an effect monster, if another trap card you control that is a monster would be destroyed by your opponent's cards and sent to the graveyard, you can set it in the spell and trap card zone again. So if you have a Tiki Curse and a Tiki Soul face up on the field as monsters, if your opponent would Regeki the field, the Tiki Curse would be saved by Tiki Soul and Tiki Curse would be set. If you understand that, it kind of makes sense once you get used to it. Next up is Dome of the Spirit. Summon him as a level 4 zombie with 1800 attack and 500 defense. If this card is destroyed by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the monster that destroyed it. It's a walking magic cylinder, pretty much. And Dark Bribe, when an opponent's spell or trap card is activated, your opponent draws 1 card, also negate the spell or trap card, and if you do, destroy it. Pretty self-explanatory. Another thing to mention, Trap Stun is horrible to use in this deck, and to be used against this deck. For one of the replays I'm going to upload, I actually used Trap Stun, but I ended up replacing it with Dark Bribe. But another important note to if you're ever playing this deck in real life or on like Dueling Network or something, is if a trap monster gets trap stunned, it's put face up in the spell and trap card zone, and it just sits there forever. It's never summoned again. It's just there forever, useless spot. Alright, if you have any questions, just comment and I'll answer them, and I'll see you guys later.